Hi, it's Mrs. Carl with Sight and Sound Reading. Today we're doing the assessment or the testing after day 70. All right, after day 70. So remember that these first we start with the words, and we're gonna go through them. I'll go slower. If you do not know all these words, what's your job? Go back and read the stories over and over again until you know those words all very, very much so you've memorized them in your head. All right? We're going to read. There's quite a few words up here, so you're really going to have to put on that thinking cap. Here we go. Just, under, tree, did, of, was, no, but, who, them, why, by, from, show, saw, did, stop, but, was, them, from, of, by, who, just, why, no, airplane, show, saw, hour, stop. Good. Very good. Now, of course, we always go through it and we go it faster. This is the way that we're doing it now is the way that you really want to have them to be able to do it faster with me. So please don't hesitate to read the stories over and over again until you've got it down so that it's faster. It's going to be easier for you as you go along in the program and get better and better and better readers if you learn these beginning ones really, really well. And all of them well, but especially these beginning ones. All right? And in the phonics part here, now, we're going to first, we only have these two that we just have to say the names. So as we're going through, we're going to say we're going to give all the names of the letters now. First names. I, D, W, U, U, I, O, W, L, I, N, G, W, H, Y, D, J, 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 all right? Here are the three J's. Remember, we have these are the kind, we have three of them because in the printing and books sometimes they make a J, the uppercase J this way, and sometimes they make it this way. So either way, and we have to learn them. Remember, we learned that about this letter too. Sometimes the uppercase I is made just a straight line, just like the lowercase L. They look exactly the same. Do you remember what I was talking about? Here is an I. Here is another uppercase I that's sometimes in books or on the computer. And then here's the lowercase I. Here is the L, uppercase, and lowercase L. So we know that here we have an uppercase I and a lowercase L, and they look exactly the same. You can almost always tell by looking at the word, and as you get to be a good and better reader, you're going to know immediately whether it's an L or an I. But I always wanted you to know what some of the tricky parts of learning to read are, because those are the fun things to look for. Right? Now we're going to do the sounds that the letters make. And what I'm going to tell you this is today, this L, it looks like an L, but today this letter is going to be an I, an uppercase I. So it's going to make the same sound that the other I's are going to make. And what's that sound? Lowercase I, right, lowercase I. All right, here we go with the sounds the letter makes, the ones that are in boxes. I, D, W. Now we don't do those because they're not in boxes. Short I, I. OW together says ow or O, right? It can say both. It can say ow like in how and now and cow. And it can say O like in show, right? And then here's the lower, the upper, we're going to call it an I today, an uppercase I, and it's going to say it. ING is ing. WH is, remember we want that blowing, where you can feel the air, the blowing. That's what the WH says. Like in what, where, when. You feel that blowing. This is, what does the Y say if it's a consonant? If it's a consonant, it says y, y, y. And if we have not really gone over it being a vowel, but when it's a vowel, it's going to say some other things. It's going to say either E or I. But today is a consonant, the Y says y, like in yes and yellow. Uppercase D, D. And then what does the J say? J, J, J. Wow. Now remember, you're really something. But remember, anytime that you want to practice, just go back a little bit and go over the things a little bit. That's what's wonderful about having it where you can get to it and be able to see it and do it over again. All right? I'm so proud of you. Thank you. You're just doing so well. See you next time. Bye.